Blessings to all. Share this YouTube for everyone to see and kick the neck.
3. Saravanaja Jatak. Idha ve haitham viridhai, saddhammissa nimithan, viram thwang inithapesi siriva indva kamalkoti. Also, once upon a time, Lord Tilaguru Buddha, who was a treasure of wealth, lived in Jetavanarma because of Savat city. A reticent monk called Aradhya to this Jatak. How is it that when those hesitant monks were called to the Buddha by the remaining monks in the same manner as the first, the Buddha addressed those monks and gave up their efforts in Imbala, Mahana, or the likes of Magphala Donasasana? Vadra sat in a daze, wondering if he would spend a lot of time like the Seri business merchant who was spoiled by Ghatan Thali worth a lakh. Stevenia Jatak. At that time, the monks who had gathered there arranged themselves and bowed before the Lord Buddha like a kadali tree that had been bowed down with fruit. At that time, the Lord Buddha revealed the fact that he had hidden himself from other existences and said until recently. On the last day of this Kalp, the fifth Kapa Mahabodhi animals in the kingdom of Siriva bought gold purses and brought them to Kisila for trade, hence the trade called Katichaputa commerce was born. Those merchants along with one greedy merchant named Saravanaja shared the streets of Veda city across the Nilvahini river to the city called Annapura, selling their goods on the street they came to. Another greedy merchant walks on the street where he came to sell his goods. At that time, the people of one caste living in that city were poor. All the flowers and children have perished. One granddaughter, a little girl, stayed with her grandparents. In their house, the first Mahasita ate rice in a golden thali lying among the pits, and it died because it was not used for many days. Until then, they don't even know the gold plate he gives. At that time, the greedy merchant came to the door of that house, walking around asking when he would buy the bangles. The mother saw the princesses of that house and told the grandmothers, "I have only one plan. We are sad to hear that." He said, "When will you fly? At that time, you are the princess, and we have a plate of our house. That thali is of no use to us." He said, "Take this thali and take the bangles of the father." As the princess's passion was strong, the ancestors called the merchant and sat the other one down and said, "Sir, open this bag and give your sisters some clothes." That greedy merchant took the thali by hand and thought it was a gold thali and put a needle on the thali, knowing that it was gold, thinking that he would take this thali without giving anything to them. "What is this thali for?" After half a while, he said that this plate is priceless and threw it on the ground and got up. Bodhi animals came to the door of that house saying, "Veda Davalalu Ganua," saying, "Veda Davalalu Ganua," saying that one of them went out to the street and the other person went to Vardhan. Avili said, "You, the princess, tell the cousins like the first time, 'Madam, open the bracelets and bring them to me.'" At that time, grandmothers called princess's daughter. The first traders left the thali they had given him on the ground. He said, "What will be given now?" Hearing that, Kumarika said, "Mother, there are many men in that trade. These merchants are the ones who have a lovely view. Moloch is the storyteller. Therefore, to open this thali and bring it," he said, "would it be good to bring the bracelets?" On hearing the princess's bus, Mitani said that if it happened, the merchants called and then they gave the thali to the bodhisattvas who had come to the house. "A gem," he said, "that I don't have these precious things in my hands." Hearing that, the cousins of the princess said that the first merchants who came threw this thali on the ground saying that it was not even half cooked. "We praise you that this thali one Kali has turned into gold by your skill, Lord. He gave us something to go and said that the father has taken this thali." The bodhisattvas at once ran away shouting that they would give 500 gold coins and 500 valuables to Amar to give them these bridles and a pasadi and 8 gold rods. He went to Mahahuvana and rowed the boat and gave Totiya 8 kahavanu to the boat. The Book of 550 Births. Escaped. After that, the Lohi merchant went again the next day and brought the thali that my father had left for me. He asked me to give you a certain price. Hearing that, the cousins of the princess scolded and destroyed our 100,000 watana and half of the thali. One pious merchant, who was like a child of Thasaswami, asked us if they had bought a slave and taken away that thali. On hearing that, I thought that the same 100 lakhs worth of money would be destroyed by the sword. It takes the one who comes and goes to the river seeing the bodhisattvas, they did not waver. The bodhisattvas who heard that said to the non-bodhisattvas that they should turn the boat back and not push it. The greedy trader who was watching the bodhi beings who were going in the boat, who did not depend on the bus and did not rely on the boat, was born with a great sorrow. The chest was hot, blood spewed from the mouth. The heart swelled with that grief. That Logi merchant struck bodhi animals and died on the spot. Thus, Devadatta Sthavirya's first hatred towards bodhi beings is. The bodhisattvas died and went to the next world after performing the benedictions. Tiloguru Buddha delivered this sermon and preached at Vadara Mata and said, in the same way, a merchant named Saravanaja, who did not get 100,000 runtalia, did not exert himself to get that thali and fell from that thali. A golden path prepared by Sara, since they have the strength of reluctance, they will not come and will suffer for a long time because of the fruit of that path. Therefore, if you do not persevere, will the wise merchant take advantage of Randaliya and gain new forms of transcendental dharma in my order? Thus, the sage again gave the monks the fruit of Arhat and declared the fourfold truth. At the end of Chatushasati's sermon, the monk who had the courage to hesitate settled down in Arhat Phala. Furthermore, the Buddha completed this Saravanaja Jatak by combining the previous joints and said, at the same time, the ignorant traders are now Devadatta Sthavira. At that time, he said to himself whether the wise merchant was Tiloguru Samyak Sambhudu.